I think we should have music.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, we're gonna have music. My phone's going on silence.
Silencio. Which camera are we looking at?
Oh, you have people already on here.
Are we doing?
Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Let's keep going.
No. No.
Good afternoon, everyone.
On this beautiful, is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
On this beautiful Tuesday.
Kyle's a bit tired because he's been up since 1 o'clock doing a coronavirus cleanup. And I'm tired just because I'm tired.
But you did not ride your bike into work today, so you don't have an excuse to be tired.
That's true. I didn't ride my bike to work today. 17-mile ride today.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to answer some of your top questions.
Yes.
And a lot of people have the same questions, so I hope this satisfies a lot of curiosity.
Satisfaction is what we aim to do,
Yeah.
so, you know.
So have you ever found something at a scene that you had to stop and contact the police?
I personally have not. I have... Whatever. I have not, but I've had to contact the client who was not on scene to come pick up weapons and things like that.
I found the knife used in a homicide underneath a mattress at a hotel that the police missed.
Oh my god.
So I had to call them back to come get that. But I didn't embarrass them, I didn't make a big deal out of it, you know.
So that actually answers question 1 and 2, because the second question is, have you ever found something at a scene the cops have missed?
Yes, oh, I got a good one too.
Way to jump the gun.
No, I got another one that the police missed. So we were cleaning up a meth lab on the east side of Florida, a city that shall remain nameless, and we were up in the attic and removing all of the insulation, and we found suitcases of meth and meth making material.
Did you sell it?
No, I did not. I did not.
Okay.
It was a lot though. It's like, how did you miss that? You didn't even look. Like,
yeah, they were just like,
suitcases.
done.
Yeah,
we know what they did.
Yeah, peace
we
out.
know what they did.
We're out. We're out. So, if it was suitcases of cash, though, I would not be talking about it right now, nor sitting here at this point.
Wow.
Just saying.
Anyway,
Just saying.
dirty money, dirty money. Has anything spooky ever happened, either at a scene, something followed you home or something following you home afterwards?
No, I don't believe in any of that.
Okay, so I only had one really spooky thing happen, and I was bashed in the head with a door. Literally.
How?
I have no idea. Nobody knows.
Like somebody hit you in the head with a door?
Like the door literally came down and slammed me in the head.
That was Jesus telling you he's angry at you.
It's probably because I tried on a dead lady's coat.
It might have been. Because you totally ruined her life by doing that.
But on that job, I walked around with an egg on the back of my head.
An egg?
Yeah, the whole crew saw it. We were all
Oh my
standing in the
God.
room. It was really creepy.
So I like to call that karma. That's what that
That's
is.
what it was, because I'd
That's what
never
it was.
worn a fur coat, and that's actually,
he put on a dead lady's fur coat,
And
and she
that's-
bashed him in the head for doing it.
and that is the only reason.
You know what? I did not
take
know
fur
that
coat.
story.
You didn't?
I didn't.
I actually got yelled at in the office because somebody who shall remain nameless went and told She Shed that I got hit in the head with a door randomly by a ghost.
Well, I didn't realize that. I knew you wore the coat, but I didn't realize that the dead lady smacked you in the head with the door. So
Yeah. So anyway,
he
we're gonna move.
deserved it.
We're gonna move on.
Deserved it. Moving on. What's the
Anyway.
hardest emotional scene you've ever had to work?
It's gotta be a suicide for me.
One particular?
Yeah, one particular. Definitely, where it was actually up the road from your house, and we have giggles going on in the background.
Deidre just tuned in and said, "Who's the sexiest franchisee?"
Kyle. Oh wait, Laura.
You're not a franchisee guy.
I know. So it happened up the road from your house. It was right after New Year's, and the daughter had
Oh.
just put her father down for a nap, and she went to go lay down to get some rest, and he shot himself with her in the next room.
He wanted a longer nap. Okay.
OMG. Wow.
He didn't want to be woken up by your ass.
No, he was terminally ill, and he didn't want he didn't want her to watch him suffer.
Yeah,
And she cried on my shoulder for 4 hours.
that happens a lot. That happens a lot.
And that drained everything from me.
Yeah. I think the one that bothered me the most was a lady that was living in Pasco County. Her
That was so
adult
fast.
kids live in Michigan. She died and decomposed. Nobody found her for like a month. And he called us from Michigan to hire us. And he said, throw everything away. I don't want anything. And I go, don't you want to look at some stuff? Aren't you coming down for the funeral? He goes, no, we're going to cremate her. Yeah. You could see how like lonely this poor lady was.
Oh, God.
And I just couldn't throw her stuff away, so I donated it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We've had that several times,
That
though.
sucks.
Those take tolls.
And
on
that
you.
was like 14 years ago, and I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Those kinds of jobs take a
Yeah.
toll on us. All right, we have to behave.
Okay.
What is the funniest thing you found other than adult novelties when cleaning a whorehouse?
Bongs and weed?
Yeah, I would say that's about the funniest, because, I mean, most of them have really, really cool things.
Or a fist?
I found that on a bio. Like
Oh.
a giant rubber fist in the back of a truck.
I'm trying to think. I found some cool shit. Oh, a mummified cat?
Oh, that's not funny, though.
No, but it's. Oh, what about flesh-eating bugs?
Oh, the flesh-eating
I
bugs,
found
but
that.
those aren't funny either.
No, but I mean, funny is kind of
Hard in this line.
hard.
Yeah.
We say funny. You say not.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. So what was the worst thing that you found? The flesh-eating bugs?
The worst thing, like,
Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
scary worst thing, probably the flesh-eating bugs.
God. And I have to say, on a BioClean, the craziest thing that I found was the rubber fist, and that was on a heroin overdose in a rental car. So it was absolutely crazy.
It came back to the office and then disappeared. I don't know where it went.
I have no idea what happened to it.
I don't know.
I don't whistle
I don't know.
while I walk.
He whistles when he walks. What's the worst type of job to clean up?
Mold, 100%.
Meth, 101%.
I don't know. Meth is pretty legit.
No,
Super kind of. It's kind of super easy
no, it's not.
mentally, but
Yeah.
physically.
Physically, it's an 8-hour CrossFit workout.
Yes.
Every
Mold.
day for 4 days.
Mold, on the other hand, is a mental fuck.
Mold is easy.
Never ending.
Easy. What else?
What was the hardest emotional? We already did that.
What do you do with small human remains that aren't picked up by the mortician?
We collect them in jars.
No, we don't. We put them in the red bag and they get autoclaved. If you don't know what an autoclave is, it looks like a submarine and it's a giant microwave.
Incineration.
No, it's autoclave. Was the scene ever so bad that you threw up?
Yes. One scene, and I was cleaning a boat.
I love how he just says, I was just cleaning a boat.
I was just cleaning a boat. It was a
Actually,
suicide.
Keep going.
In the middle of the woods.
In Key West.
In Key West. He was there for 11 days. They found the boat floating in the water, a shotgun suicide, and we cleaned everything on top. And I called the client and he's like, well, did you check
Get
the bilge?
And Kyle's like, what's the bilge?
I had no idea what it was.
was.
I had to figure out what the bilge was and how to unplug it.
Uh-huh.
And when I unplugged it, I was good. I was good up until it had gotten clogged. And then I had to take a stick and unclog it, and it was a
Skin.
clump of skin,
Oh,
and I blew my chunks.
I wish I was there.
End of story.
To not only film that, but to make fun of him.
That was.
So there was one time I went to a decomp, once again, Pasco County, and the fire department was still there, and the property manager was like, aren't you gonna wear a mask when you go in there? The firemen are running outside puking.
Oh God.
And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna assess the odor. And I went in, and it was bad, but it wasn't that bad, and all these firemen were running out puking. Literally puking. And I was like,
Woman of the year.
yeah, totally.
What's worst, sound or smell?
Smell, 100%. I think they're referring to the crunchy scalp.
Oh. Oh. Oh, sight, smell, sound.
I say smell for me.
I don't know. I don't think any of it really bothers me.
The sight, no.
Most of the time I walk in, I'm like, oh, you guys don't need your respirators, we're good to go. And everybody walks in and they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
So,
you get used to it as time goes on.
so you do get used to it. How do you deal with the smell?
Respirators and Vicks vapor rub. There.
Yeah.
I very rarely use the Vicks though. The respirator is
I think I've
on
used Vicks once.
point.
Yeah.
The respirators rock.
Yeah, 100%.
They're really good.
Let's see.
What's next?
Most important lesson you have learned from the job.
Most important lesson.
That not a lot of families give a shit.
Trust but verify. That's my lesson. Trust but verify.
You can't trust family after death mostly.
Alright, what's next? Will you be expanding soon? This question is from a person in Colorado. Ironically, yes. We have locations coming from Athens, Georgia, 2 in Denver area, and 1 in Los Angeles, and several more are potentially coming soon.
This one's good for you.
Okay.
Is using the bathroom hard with this suit on?
I highly recommend a weenus if you are
It's called a shiwi.
a shiwi or a weenus if you are female. But, no, it's like, just take off your suit, drop your drawers, go in a bucket, go outside, do whatever you need to do.
It's kind of like wearing a onesie, right?
Yeah,
Just
it's
like
like a
straight-
onesie,
yeah.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
onesie.
Just let everybody know in the live, because I've seen a lot of comments about it. We're reading comments first that we have prepped, and then we're gonna go and I'm writing down all the ones that you guys are asking. So we will get to the questions you guys are
Yeah,
asking.
we're
We're almost
done.
done. We have like 2 more to go.
Hurry up, needs a chest.
Oh my god, how's Benji doing? Benji is doing amazing.
Benji just got a bougie bed. He looks like a freaking king on a pedestal.
Yeah, he's better than the princess and
Benji's
the Bee.
awesome. Yeah, maybe we can get Benji to come in for a live cameo.
Maybe.
How do you feel about the coronavirus?
Sick. Sick of it.
How do I feel about it? It's great for business, not so good for socializing.
I'm sick of it. I just want to go out to eat.
You can go out to eat now, dumbass. They opened it last week.
But not like normal.
Yeah, normally.
No, they're like skipping tables.
Oh, God. So you want to sit close to somebody at a table?
Yeah.
That you don't even know?
Yeah,
So you can get the Rona?
yeah.
Okay. I'm not worried about
Then
it.
I get 14 days off.
I'm not worried about it. I think the virus should just take its toll and survival of the fittest.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking,
Not really.
but I mean,
All right, what questions you got?
let's do this.
Okay.
Bring it.
So some of the ones that were asked, we did cover in that.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Somebody specifically was asking if somebody died of HIV, how would you treat the job differently? I assume though that you could answer that with any.
Yeah, so HIV dies immediately without a host, so it
Mhm.
can't live outside the body. We don't treat it any differently. Our fear is actually more hepatitis than
Yes.
HIV by far.
Oh my god. yes.
Hepatitis can live outside the body for up to 3 weeks.
So somebody was asking about the office pets. We have Sammy in here
Sam.
currently. If you guys didn't hear her or see her pop in,
Benji can make a cameo.
yeah, maybe if we can catch him.
If we can catch him, because he's spunky as hell.
He's spunky.
Why did you want to start this career? Each of you.
I was tired of being poor at the time, and I hated living in the Midwest. I wanted to get out of the Midwest, and this was something that I looked into that I thought I could really scale. So this is why I started the company. What about you, Princess?
I got tired of living the everyday monotony, like the same thing every day. Wake up, go to work, do the same fucking thing, go home, go to bed. Every single day is different. I could be getting ready to go home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I get a job that's gonna take me until 10 o'clock that night or into another state. I never know what's gonna pop up in the next even 5 minutes.
Mhm.
So, not one day is normal. I don't have any normalcy in my life.
That's for sure. Do we ever find money on the job?
All the time.
Yes, all the time.
I got,
All the time.
I found.
How do you think I can afford this? No, I'm just
Right,
kidding.
yeah,
Just
no.
Totally kidding.
I found $25,000 on a job with Doug. We got a bad review.
20, it was that much?
15,000.
15,000.
15,000.
Yeah, I found 20,000 on a hoard on the east coast of Florida, and they used that money to pay us for the cleanup, and then had plenty left over.
Somebody asked, where's Fiona?
She's still here, but she's working her other job. She is also another type of superhero. She is a surgical tech for Moffitt Cancer. So she saves lives every day.
But we're having a party for Memorial Day, so you will see her then. Yes.
I have somebody, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Kaylin Buckley. She wanted a special shout out. She said, I've been looking into franchising in Arizona.
Bring it. We're dying to have a franchisee in Arizona. That's a great market.
Arizona.
Have you ever cried on a job?
On a job? No. After a job? A few times.
Have you ever declined or refused a job?
Never. Nor will we ever, as long as I have a heartbeat.
We always show up for at least the first day.
As long as I'm still the CEO, we are never turning down a job.
Be like, nah, we don't
Yeah.
like that one.
Somebody was asked, they said that they had seen all of our episodes on YouTube and they wanted to know when are we having more.
Every week.
Thursday.
Every week.
Someone wants you to explain trust but verify.
Trust but verify. In other words, give people the benefit of the doubt, but verify behind it. That
Someone
it's
wants
true.
you guys to host a meet and greet. There's some people in Tampa.
Let's do it.
That would be fucking. I
Let's
mean,
do it.
for
Now that
freaking
the brewery's
cool.
open, let's do it.
The brewery? You want to give me schloss to meet everybody?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll schedule something for Tampa Peeps.
That's really
I'm
cool.
a big
Oh, sorry,
fan of the brew
Arkansas.
bus.
Not just Tampa peeps. We can
Well,
have-
St. Pete or
Yeah,
whatever.
like
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah,
you know.
everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, we should do that. Actually, that'd be fun.
Do we have 2 lives going on?
Yes.
Yeah,
So YouTube and an YouTube?
YouTube and IG.
You're so
Um,
smart.
That's really
Pretend, have you ever had somebody pretend to be dead so that you clean their house?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna happen now, though.
Mm-mm.
Laying on ice, we watch that thing.
No, not into it.
Have you ever been affected by like a personal experience when you go to a job?
No,
I don't think so. I thought I was going to.
I don't have any personal experiences, so.
I had a family friend overdose in a storage unit, and the next day we got the call for the storage unit.
Right.
And I had a slight panic attack and
Mhm.
found out that I could do the job because it wasn't the family friend, so we were good there.
Are you looking to franchise in Oregon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I just happen to be a huge fan of Portland, Oregon.
That's
Have I
why
mentioned that?
That's why I just went, oh my
freaking love
god.
that city. I love, love, love that city. So whoever buys Portland, Oregon will get me as your coach personally, because I want to fly out there.
Can I be your secretary?
You can be my bitch.
So we can fly out together.
Yeah.
Do you guys have crazy dreams?
Yes!
No.
Oh, no, that's just living. No, not really.
I don't rarely remember my dreams. There's one reoccurring dream that I have all the time that I can't talk about it.
Does that ever come true?
No, I hope it comes true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Someone wants to know if you franchise in Canada, or would you open one in Canada? Is it possible to do an international franchise?
Yeah, we're not registered yet in Canada, but we are going to be doing that. I would say in the next probably 2 years, we will be ready to do that in Canada.
I'm excited.
Once again, I will be your personal coach for Canada.
And I'll be her personal bitch.
Personal bitch, yeah.
Have you ever like gone to a job and then wanted to quit your job?
Oh my god, yes.
He says that daily.
No, there was one job in particular though, the
Pet
fucking house
cemetery, I
she
quit.
bought.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery, I quit.
Yeah,
And then I was reminded I couldn't quit.
yeah. And then this reoccurring job from hell that I go on for the last 6 months, I actually have debated murdering somebody or quitting. But I think murdering somebody's easier.
Yeah.
Do you guys have to, what type of education do you guys need for BioClean?
None.
Yeah,
We
that's
train.
smarts.
Common sense.
We used to say
Which
you,
apparently is not very
I
common
was gonna say,
anymore.
we used to say you could train a monkey to do this.
Yeah, and then
we
I
have-
got monkeys and we had to
We have
quit
found
that.
that you can't even
You
train
can't
monkeys
even do it.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
there's Sammy.
She wanted to leave and then she came back. Let's see, where was I at? How many dead animals have you seen?
Ooh, a lot.
In my life or in work?
I would assume more.
Okay.
I've seen, I don't even know. I've seen more dead people than I have animals.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I wanna keep it that way.
Agreed.
SAFE, with like a status update on the Pet Cemetery house?
Yeah, Pet Cemetery House was just rented. And,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And, the new tenants move in June 1st.
We just dropped keys off the other day.
Yep, it looks beautiful. They are super excited to be the first ones in the new remodel.
What information is given to you regarding each case?
It's just selective at that point. Whatever the client decides to share, we never ask. They always offer. So, unfortunately, sometimes we go into the job knowing exactly what happened.
But Big
And-
Booty Judy here is very, very nosy.
I'm
So
talkative.
she tries to get it up in everybody's business.
Yeah, even when we get calls and I try to get an explanation, just so we kind of have an idea of what's going on with the job scene. If it's a landlord, the landlord's usually like, I have no idea, just come clean this shit up. But if it's a family member, normally they'll go into a little bit of detail with me.
What happens to biohazards and stuff when you guys clean it up?
Goes in the red bag and then it gets autoclaved.
Do you want to say what that is? No, most people don't know.
Autoclave looks like a submarine. Google it, and it's a giant microwave. It heats it to, I think it's 275 degrees, and then it's considered sterilized, and then it goes to a landfill near you. So, if medical students are, I don't know, practicing on a brain, and they're done with it, and they put it in the red bag, it goes into the microwave, and it comes out still as a brain, and goes into a landfill near you.
We need to do a field trip to the body farm.
Oh, yes, totally, let's set that up.
Can
Bring
we?
our camera crew.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes,
We should.
that's so fun.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I went to college there, so I should definitely
There's a
get,
body farm here in Tampa.
it's not as good. I should get Frontline, cause I went to the University of Tennessee
We're
in
getting
Knoxville.
distracted.
I'm just saying.
We're
I should
getting
get-
distracted.
I should skip the line, like Disney, you fucking pay to play right there.
How many days does it take to film for one episode? This might be a question for us more from behind the camera.
Yeah, so turn the cameras around.
No.
But we usually film a full day with the techs when they do the jobs. We're there the whole time, and then afterwards it takes us sometimes to edit it.
7
a little
years
bit
to edit.
not that long.
Yeah, that's why the episodes come out so late. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So
We're not really taking seasons, you know. It's just the editing.
so yeah, there's that answer.
Describe the smell of death.
Dead
Ooh,
chicken,
No.
like rotting chicken.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Fuck yeah.
Rotten eggs inside a dumpster in the sun with piss and shit on top of it in the dumpster.
Or rotten chicken meat. That would have been so much easier to say.
No.
Has anybody ever left chicken
No.
cuts in their trash can for like 3 days?
I mean, I eat expired cottage cheese, is that
Oh my god, the look on your face that day was.
I was like, yeah.
It's
I-
expired.
Okay. I need glasses and I have a tendency to not read expiration labels.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
Do y'all get tested for COVID after being around death of COVID patients?
I have never been tested for COVID.
I've never been tested, but we do get our temperatures taken daily. Laura has the rectal thermometer.
Yes. And also I insist on bringing a case of Corona in the office every week.
Every single week.
Make sure everyone is, got their shots, so to speak.
On a serious note, no, we don't get tested, but we do have our temps checked daily. So that way everybody knows that we're either dead or alive.
Faith Olivia is asking have you thought about starting a TV series?
Yes,
So many times.
so many times. And we got tired of waiting for the networks, so that's why we created our own on YouTube, and it's uncensored material.
And we wing it.
Yeah, it's just natural.
We're not
There's no
scripted,
acting, there's
like-
no script, there's nothing.
What you see there is how we are here, so it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a job where it involved a child and it kind of messed up your mental?
Child.
The only thing I can think about that you've talked about is the funeral home with like the kids.
That one was a little weird.
The
yeah.
funeral home.
We did the.
Yeah, they already
we did
had,
the
like,
city
pa-
morgue.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did the city morgue,
yeah,
and
that fucking bothered me a lot.
I
So
walked into the freezer and saw
we got, the contract with the county morgue here, and, it was basically all the bodies were in the bags, so we were moving them from one meat locker to another to
Yeah.
disinfect the rooms and then move them
the
back.
coolers.
Yeah, the coolers, but we had to walk through the autopsy area to get to the whatever. So they were doing an autopsy on, it was probably a 5-year-old boy, and he was sliced open. I mean, his brain was hanging out and his cranium was cut, and I remember looking at it, and it fucked me up for the rest of the day.
You called me right after that,
But then it
As
was
soon as
weird,
you
because then there was
walked
an
out.
adult on the other side,
and it doesn't mess with your head as bad.
and it doesn't bother me at
I
all.
mean, I remember the last day that we were there, we had to do the one cooler, and I walked in and I saw where they kept the children, and I was just like,
Yeah, you can tell
Ooh.
they're kids because they're in a tiny bag,
Ooh.
as opposed to
yeah,
a full.
and they're
length
not
bag.
all black bags, so
White bags. White bag. Yeah, that one bothered me a lot. Fucking,
anyway.
I can still see that kid's face in my head.
Have you guys ever been awarded anything for like excellence or?
Yeah.
From our clients.
No,
Well, we have
I've
articles
gotten
from
like business awards and stuff, and some of the things that I'm most proud of us as a company is, we made the Entrepreneur 500 list,
That was cool.
which
That was
is
cool.
huge. We've only been franchising for a couple years, so to make it into the Franchise 500 list is absolutely huge. I've been in the Wall Street Journal a couple times, the Huffington Post a couple times, so giant magazines and periodicals and, newspapers and stuff that have featured us. We don't have a PR team, so this is all, organic. They want to feature us, which is really cool considering we're a small business, we're not a Coca-Cola or, a
We have,
Ford
like,
or
15
something.
people that-
Yeah,
like
that work in
15
the
people
corporate
in here.
office, so we've gotten a lot of really cool publicity, which has been great because it's brought an awareness that this service exists, because a lot of people don't know.
No, a lot of people still do it themselves, which we don't recommend.
No.
Do you guys have nightmares, and do you guys have to have therapy?
I do not have nightmares,
I don't have nightmares.
no. We don't have to,
We
like,
don't,
the job.
it's not mandated therapy, but, I mean,
If you're on going to therapy, it's by your own choice, but it
Yeah.
has little to do with this job.
yeah,
Would you agree?
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
What breed is Sammy?
A bot.
Heinz 57. They think she's
She's a beautiful Heinz 57 though.
she's a golden retriever and ridgeback, apparently. She's awesome.
Also, somebody's asking where we can buy merchandise. Shirts, hats.
teespring.com/CrimeSceneCleaning. On our YouTube page, you will see the link for it.
Yeah, it should be in the
or
description.
IG as well, in the description. There's some cool stuff. Maggot to Maggot socks.
Oh my god, have you seen the coffee cups?
Yes, the coffee cups.
High res suit?
Yeah, exactly.
What was your first cleanup like?
Oh my god, mine was a nightmare because I was by myself. This was 15 years ago, and I cleaned up a double murder in a kitchen by myself. And I had no help, no employees, no nothing. And this was before the YouTube days where I could
That's before
say,
internet.
yeah, it was totally, like before internet. It was before color TV, okay? And I had to figure it out on my own. So for a job that should have taken about 4 hours, it took me 2 days. Yeah, so that was my first job. What was yours?
My first job was a
That's me.
hoarder that we had found the 15,000 from.
Mm.
That took us 2 days, but my second job was truly my first job where I fell through the trailer floor cleaning up the
That was hilarious.
6-week decomp. I also slipped in that decomp. And
That was so funny.
it was,
I thought he was gonna quit, and I was so impressed that he didn't.
oh god, here I am.
I know.
I
He
still-
had hair back then.
I did, balding for Spalding.
Yep. Not anymore.
We have a Paul Roberts saying thank you with a cute little emoji.
Paul, you rock.
Thanks, Paul.
But what we're gonna do now, cause we're at the 30-minute mark, we're gonna start doing lightning rounds. So if we have
Do it.
any
What's a
last
lightning
questions,
round?
we're gonna try to do very fast
Oh,
questions and
snap.
answers before we head out.
Ask him a question.
What the fuck was that?
How much are you desensitized by gory jobs?
Everything.
Very. We have no feelings whatsoever.
None.
None.
We love, hate everything.
We hate everyone.
Laura and Kyle, you need a podcast. We have a podcast
We
on
have a
Patreon.
podcast on Patreon.
Where we talk about
Everything.
What degree do you recommend for a career?
None.
No,
Um,
honestly, my opinion has changed on the whole college, university thing. Unless you're gonna be
Hands-on,
a
you have
doctor,
to-
a lawyer, or a CPA, you don't
Yeah.
need this shit.
100%. I just kicked Sammy in the head.
I just happen to have an MBA, but it's not related to this.
Okay, bragger.
Sugar and Spice, I'm from Michigan. Can I come be Kyle lover and be a work slave?
So I'm hashtag homo, but you could totally be Laura's lover.
Are Maggie plushies still happening?
Are they?
Oh, God. We've had such a hard time sourcing it.
Oh, that's right.
Let me tell you something. If you guys can find a good source for us to manufacture these plushies,
We will make it happen.
We will make it happen, and you will get
Yeah, we've been
the
researching.
second one.
Yeah, we've been researching it for a while.
We've been researching it. We're having a hard time. Everybody wants us to buy a quantity of like 200,000.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was right. We're
Yeah.
like, where the fuck are we gonna
We're
put it
like,
all?
where are we gonna put all this? Yeah.
Quick one. Which of the classes offered on the site do they actually need to become crime scene cleaners?
The biohazard cleanup course, and if
Yep.
you want to run your own business, the business course.
Yep.
The business course gives you all the inside shit, all the secrets,
What she said.
the contracts, estimating, how to price jobs, how to get jobs, how to market them.
Jesus, why the fuck haven't I taken it?
I don't know. I gave it away to everybody else.
Fuck.
Is it true Laura used to be a police officer?
Yes.
So how long and what made you change your profession?
7.5 years, and I was undercover narcotics and undercover prostitution.
Prostitution was
Hashtag
actually better.
No, it wasn't undercover. That was my real job. You know what? I just got tired of being poor, and I wanted something better for myself, and I hated living in the Midwest. Nothing against you people in the Midwest. It's just not for me.
Have you had anyone quit on the first day?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, a lot. And people get fired on the first day all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Remember the Domino's chick?
Oh my god, yes.
She goes, "How do I tape a box?"
Oh, we said you're gone.
Bless your heart.
Somebody's asking for a live stream cleanup, and somebody else is thanking Kyle for always listening.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm always here.
You got a hi from
Um,
Russia and England as well.
Russia and England. I can't wait to go back to England.
Yeah, and maybe
A
we'll
live
leave his
stream.
hotel this time.
A live stream from a cleanup. We've done those several
Yeah,
times.
we've
If
done
you
those.
check out YouTube, the Pringles cleanup,
Yep,
the actual first portion of
Yep.
that was live.
live. You see the crunchy scalp.
Also, just because she's been messaging almost the entire live stream, can you say hi to Aaron?
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
How's Benji?
Amazing. Benji's
I'm trying to get
amazing.
Benji to come in here.
He doesn't know how to open the door. The door's closed.
Why not?
What is your employee turnaround like?
A new one every day.
Oh, that's not true. Okay, so
Okay, a new one
out of
every 2 days.
every 100 people that apply to our specific office, 10 will get hired, and only 1 out of those 10 will make it.
Which is why I'm the only one left. No, I'm just kidding.
Looking to franchise in Idaho?
Yep, Idaho.
Yes. Okay, not the hoe.
Oh, Idaho.
Have
You
you
know.
bought Have you bought your dream home yet?
Yes, I just bought it. Oh my God, how did you know? I close on Friday.
Oh my god, I'm so
cannot
excited.
wait. I
It's got a
cannot-
pool.
Yes.
and a staghorn friend.
How many cleanups would you say you do in a week?
It
As
really
many as
varies.
yeah, as many as come in. I mean, we
Well,
had.
this week we've done 3, and it's Tuesday, right?
Oh shit! Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'd say anywhere from 0 to we've had up to 15
In a week, yeah.
in a week.
Do you have an increase in suicide murder during COVID?
No decomp though.
Decomp, yes. Our
Nice.
increase for suicide and murder is usually around the holidays.
Yeah,
100%.
in summers or when decomps go up, it's already 88 degrees here,
And
so.
we've had 3 decomp calls in the last 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
You have hi from Paris.
Paris?
Paris, like France?
Like Paris?
How can you say hi to Paris? My bad.
Oh, wow.
hi,
I mean,
Paris.
hey, Paris.
Hi,
like-
Paris. We're still excited for you. But we were hoping you were in Paris.
You have it. Miss Leo says, thank you for supporting the gay community and minorities.
You rock.
Yes,
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
Have families ever come across any of our social media? Like any clients
Yeah.
have ever
Yeah.
come across?
Yeah.
And what has that been like?
Well, I mean, they sign a release for all the video and photos. They can always change their mind after the fact, and that's
100%.
fine, and we remove it. That's no problem at all.
How does someone get fired on the first day? Ashley Mills Hughes is asking.
When you don't know how to tape a box.
She legit did not know how to tape a box.
And she sat on the blood. On
Yeah.
the bio. On the mattress. And I pulled up and I'm like,
That was like training though, wasn't it?
Oh,
Or no?
no, do you need to
Mm.
train someone to tape up a box?
do you need to train
No,
somebody
I'm-
to sit on blood or not to sit on blood?
And then I said, hey, grab the electrical cord, and she said, what's that?
We gotta stop talking about
Ooh.
her.
Ooh.
Okay, and with that, I think we'll wrap it up. Is there any other updates you guys want to share with everybody?
Laura and I are getting married.
We're getting married,
Yeah.
not to each other. No, I'm not
Ew.
getting married.
No, I'm not getting married.
Yes, he's waiting till he's pregnant, then he's getting
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, I shut off my baby bump the other day, actually. That's right.
Yeah, you gained weight.
Yeah.
Tell everybody.
No, that's so fun. Thank you for putting that out there.
The boy likes his pizza. Let's just
My
put it that
God.
way.
So
He likes
since
his
April
pizza.
1st, I have gained 17.5 pounds, and
And it's all in the baby.
it's all in the baby.
all in the
So
baby.
I will have a baby bump in my wedding dress.
Yeah, so pool party at my house this weekend.
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to wail around.
We'll put a shirt on.
All right, sure.
Yeah. He's got a sweater normally, so he's really hot. Ooh. Ooh. I don't do any hair, people.
Ooh.
None. Woo. Yeah.
Any other questions?
You guys rock! I hope we were able to answer some questions. We're gonna be expanding quite a bit in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
So
I'm
if-
so excited.
If you or anybody else you know is interested in franchising or expanding with us, we want to know you and see if you're a good fit to be part of our team.
Yeah, 100%. We have the finale for season 3
Season 3
coming
finale.
up on Thursday.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that.
Mhm.
And excuse me, we have a lot of cool stuff coming up this summer. Extra video footage and stuff. So there's.
And I need to go order a tank top of Maggie the Maggot. I love that tank
Do
top.
they come in men's tank tops?
Yes.
Okay.
They're
then,
unisex.
Then you can order me one too.
Okay. No, I'll get 2 girls.
Whatever.
She's my best girlfriend. Okay.
All right, guys.
Bye.
We love you.
Free
Mwah.
telephone. Yay. Free telephone. Yay.